Hello everyone. Today I'll be showing you how to union with CSG to make models. Kind of like these. So, what you first gotta do, you gotta search up like plane blueprint. And then something like this. Go up here. This is an A320. Very cool. But you don't really need this because it's also dark. But you can basically choose anything you want. They don't have this, but there's a lot of blueprints you can use. But I'll just be using this blueprint as an example. I already started, like here, just so like the actual helicopter has a shape. But it's really quite simple. You just grab like some parts. You may need like a cone or something, but you have to make sure it's a union, otherwise you can't really like use it. And if you press Control D, then it duplicates it. Just a simple keyboard shortcut. So I'll start at the bottom here. See, it's harder to do like different things other than planes, because with planes like this, it's just a cylinder, and you don't really need anything that much but a cylinder. And what I like to do is I use like these little parts right here, like a mesh that actually does blend. Union part. But anyway, getting straight into it. I use a this is pretty useful. It's like a union mirror tool. It's good to use because I'll show you later on in the video how you can use it. But what you're first gonna want to do is if like you're grabbing it like this. Oh god. Like sorry. If it's not already like locked, then you can freely grab it, and when you're trying to like, you know, grab something that's in it, you just end up grabbing it. So you're gonna wanna like grab all these and then make it locked. So therefore you can't like touch it. The only way you can do it is anyway. Let's get started. So it's quite simple. You're gonna first want to start with like airliners because they're easier, of course, like I said. And you can work your way up to like fighter jets because those are harder to make. You have to use like these big part thingies. So anyway, what you first want to do is like carve it out. Again, use like Control D. Now this is a problem right here, because like if you union it using that, then there's a little bump appearing, and it just doesn't look good. So you gotta like bring it up some. But as you can see, it's like that way, so you gotta like bring it back. frame. Alright. So yeah, just keep on doing that. And I'll show you where the mirror tool comes in handy. Because like you can just mirror it so that you don't have to do this whole other side. If you hold shift, like, if you have it like this, where you have it like that, you have it like degrees, you just hold shift and you can freely move it. Now, here's where the mirror tool comes in handy, because see the other side is the exact same. You just do this, remove that mirror thing, click this, and then click mirror selected, and then boom, it's automatically like better. You should click this, or you can just do like Control Z, you know. Anyway. Also, once you like move this, then it moves that too. That's just a bug. If you find a like better mirror thing, please let me know. Now I'll use this thing later, so we probably don't need that. So if you go over here and press separate, then it literally just removes everything. Another useful plugin I use besides for mirror is building tools, because you can just use it to resize objects quickly. Oh crap, that's the size. And like normally, you need to have position Y to be 0. No, I mean Y, not X. But, anyway, that doesn't really matter. But. And then you grab this. Then you press negate. Grab all of it again. Boom. And union. As you can see, it doesn't look like anything right now. That's just because if we bring it up here. So you're gonna want to remember the thing that you did. So you're gonna want to like write it down somewhere. So anyway. Alright, just remember though, you're gonna want to duplicate this just in case like you need it again. You know? Alright, anyway. Like right now, if we say I need it for like the rest of the body, which is actually going to be pretty hard to model. I don't know why I chose this for the first one, but I just did because I needed to work on a helicopter. Another useful thing you can do with models is like, you see the smoothing angle? You use it to smooth out things, like 30, but like, you have to grab something else, and then union it so that it actually does show. Personally, I think that anything above 45 just doesn't look good. But it won't work right now because there's nothing really. But as you can see, like, over here, I'm modeling this. Don't ask why I'm working on something at 2 times. But this doesn't actually look that good. Anything above 45 just doesn't really look good. But this one, I just need to like model it more because it kind of looks ugly. Anyway. And this is a problem, like, when this rotor gets in the way. If you don't use that, then you gotta use this. Because as you can see, the person that created this removed that, making it, like, fully doable. Now this is a hard part. You gotta like, this is hard while to keep, like, make it look good. So you like, also another useful thing is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like 4 being rotate, 3 being scale, 2 being move, and 1 just being like select. So anyway, this is a really painful part for the CSG modelers. You see this little bump here? Like, we can't have that. And it's quite a problem. But I don't think it really matters that much, because anyway. Now, remember, not all the times you have to actually, like, move it to make it, like, rotate it, you know? Probably don't really make sense here, but anyway. I got it. I do not know what I'm making right now. This kind of just looks too square. Hold on. Well, that doesn't really matter. Right. Now, things like these, like if you're trying to not go into too much detail, you just go around these, and you know. But if you're trying to go in full detail, like I did with this one, like as you can see, I made the flaps and stuff. Which I'm not doing it, by the way. Kind of looks bad anyway. So I'm probably just gonna scrap that. Here. Yeah. So as you can see, like these little flaps here, I didn't add that, I don't think. I don't know, maybe I did. Oh, I did, yeah. But still, as you can see, I went in detail and added flaps. I just forgot to model like this. So now it's just straight and ugly. And the really hard part is like the windows and the engine. But luckily, with ours, it shouldn't be too hard. Actually, it probably is, but... Yet again, holding shift so I can freely move it. If you don't want that, then you can just press rotate and press 0. You just gotta disable it. And yeah. Anyway. Actually, not too sure. Cause these are the engines. I'm not sure if I need to like model around them. So this is why it would be useful if they had a bottom view instead of a top view. Cause then everything is like on top of it. So I probably have to scrap that now. And this is casting a shadow. So or no, I lied. Alright, whatever, this is so as you can see here, we can't have the engines here because the engines we haven't modeled yet, so we have to completely delete this one. I didn't really think that through, sorry. So that, and then stop right around here. And then, as you can see, there's a little curve here. They're not really curved, but you know. So probably at the end of this. Alright, well, I don't think I'm gonna go in detail. Probably I am, actually. Anyway. It takes a while for me to get in the habit of, like, using, like, these little keyboard shortcuts. It took me a while to learn to use the Control D, but that's fine. Now just keep in mind, you can skip ahead this part, because it's really nothing much. If you press orientation, set it to 0, you can do that, just resets it. Yeah, like here right now, it's hard because you have to exact. Alright, well, that's all I can do today. Thanks for watching. Actually, no, I don't know why I just said that, but I'll just have it cut till later.